Good day everybody, this is CZSurvivor, and today we're going to be continuing on my Feed the Beast Unleashed series. No, I've already got that one. And before we get into the main stuff, I want to show you what I found. Yeah, this is a redwood tree from Natura mod. Now to create this you need a 7x7 area of saplings, which requires, if the math's correct, 49. I'd say 79. Now, a cool little feature of these Dartcraft mitts is that they have like a luck enchant increasing the sapling drops, which is great for stuff like I forgot the tree from Thorncraft, Silverwood. And it has that have a very low drop rate of saplings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just smash a couple hundred of these leaves, get myself as many saplings, and then we can have some fun with this tree. Some of you may get what I mean, some of you may not. Okay, right. I haven't quite taken all the leaves out, but I don't think I need any more than this. And there's still some dropping, so I'll just stay around here for a while and collect some more of the leaves. But the redwood tree is special because it is made up of 4 blocks instead of 2 like normal trees. It has a bark block, a regular wood block, root blocks, and of course the leaf block. Wait, wherever it is. That one. There's redwood that's added by Biomes of Plenty, which are smaller redwood trees. Now with this redwood you can create redwood, the regular wood coloured doors, and the bark to create secret doors in these trees. So I just want to grab me portal gun, stick it over here, stick it back in there. And then we're going to get this axe now. I hope this works. Okay, that's not quite how I wanted it. Right then, looks like I'm going to have to get out this heat axe. I don't want to really do this. I'm going to have to make a plain axe, but... Ooh, that's a lot of charcoal. It's not quite working. Oh, shoot! Okay, so I've just filled my inventory up with stuff. I broke my lovely heat axe. Right. I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back at home base and I want to show you something before we go back to the redwood tree and continue on with our stuff. Now I've created this axe just for chopping down trees, and it's an electric axe with the power saw. Now I tried doing this on earlier on. Now if you take your chainsaw, stick it in here with a force nugget, it will create what is called a power saw. Now, with that power saw, there is one thing you want to do, is add these upgrade cores to it. Now, to do this, you're going to need a bottle of enchanting. Now, an easy way to get a bottle of enchanting is get an enchanted book, a cheap one that you find in the dungeon. I put protection 1 for it on the floor and use this enchanting, the force, and then use a force rod on it. Rod, doesn't matter. Force rod on it, and you'll get 2 bottles of enchanting. Then, if you take the bottle of enchanting, remember, with a book, you go to your force enchanter and enchant the book. Give it a second whilst it does it. I'm running out of power. I'm going to have to top that up in a bit. It'll give you an experience token. Now if you shift and right click, it's going to take experience off you and stick it in here. Now if you take it to 150 is what I'm going to take it to for this, throw it on the floor, and then with your force rod again, right click it, it'll turn it into these upgrade cores. Now with these upgrade cores, just give me a second, 5 of them, Got one of them. And I need charcoal. Yes, I've started getting a lot of charcoal from that tree. And if we go into the force enchanter, and like normal force enchanting, you can enchant these to the max level, like normal ones. You will get a core of that equivalent, and I'll show you how to use them with your power tools. So there's my speed core. Here's going to be my heat core. And here's going to be my lumberjack core. This is exactly the same minus the heat core. So if I get this power saw, stick this one in here. Now if you shift right click, you'll get these slots where you can drop your cores in. If you take your core out, it destroys the core. So that is one catch to it. But that's a small price to pay for an indestructible tool. As unfortunately I destroyed my last one, as you lot saw. So now we've got these two saws. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my heat saw in here, because I don't need any more charcoal. I'm going to stick that in there, those in there. I'm going to try and find somewhere to stick these unlimited supply of saplings now. And now we're going to go back, and we're going to try this again. So let's see. Let's turn on this actually. And then let's take this power saw to it again. Oh god, that's quick. Oh god, that was lagging then. Oh, the wood! Right, I'm going to do a few trips, get all this wood, well, as much as I can, and I'll catch you back later. Right, I give up. This tree, it's too big. It has killed my armor. I have recharged it once. My Mephiotome's dead. I cannot be bothered doing anymore. I went right up to the middle and I practically hollowed out the inside. I've taken out all the root blocks here. So that was the pattern of the root. It has a rough pattern that it sticks to. It's quite crazy. So we're going to go back home. I'm going to continue on what I was going to do, and I'm going to glitch out on the chest. As you can see, ran out of power. From that blaze spawn, I just stuck a stack of blaze rods in there because I kind of had too many blaze rods and I had to find a way to use them up. So yeah, alright. Let's just fill up these. Voila. And some more saplings. Rotten flesh might as well go in there. And a head will go in there. That saw can go back there. I took out that other one. I've only got this plain hatchet left just for cutting wood. Now, let's go take a look at the spawner. I've done a little bit of work on this since last time. Pimped it out. Given it this lovely clear glass thing so you can watch it kill. Let's just take a few of those out. Turn it on for a second. Turn it off. And you can watch as they die. Now over here I added an obsidian pipe. So yeah, you can see the iron spikes there doing the job, stabbing them. I could do with turning that off whilst I'm in here because it kind of breaks the thing. Stick as many in there as we can. Got 2 off that. I've got way too many miniature hearts. I've got so many I managed to max out your miniature heart canister. I went to Nether, killed a few for... forgot what it's called, those bones, necronic bones, I can't remember. And I have loads of apples and diamonds, so they weren't a problem. Now here we have an obsidian pipe, if I can look at it, picking up all the drops. It is then going into 2 golden pipes, which then hits the first insertion transport pipe, which will try to insert into the inventory it's connected to. If it can't, it'll allow the item to flow on. So it comes along. Oh, Shards of minium go in here. Oh, it's a blaze rod. Goes in here. Oh, it's not it's not a shard of minium. Oh, it's not a blaze rod. It's something else that goes in there in case some other junk gets thrown in there. I don't know. And I just made this place look a lot better, lit it up and all that. So yeah. Ooh. Now, I just want to show you something. Let's have a look. Oh god. Yeah. Right, I have the hats because I've activated the hats mod. I put on the axe head, and I've also got these creepers. Well, his hat on some hat stands. Those kind of my house guards, should I say. Now I've been getting loads of these hats. I've got tons. Let's just go back to the beginning. There's loads of these C's. I think the Minecrafters or something like that. I'm not sure. Copyrighted. I know Direwolf's Minecrafter. But yeah, there's loads of... Oh, looks like someone had an accent. There's loads of hats, famous things, different things, silly things. Nah. When pigs can fly. Computers, Clippo Halo. There's all sorts of things. Miner's hat. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Nine cat. Norwegian flag. I think there's like every flag. I haven't found them all. There's a squid. A solar helmet. Wait, actually. There's a F5. Oh wait, I didn't click done. Ah, that's why it didn't work. Yeah, you have to click done before I forget. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, that one looks nice. Ooh, the power source stuck on my back. I never knew that happened. So yeah, you can see the welder's mask on the front. So it looks like some crazed madman. Let's stick these blaze rods in here. Throw that in for a bit more charge. So, well, our main project for today is in here. And this is going to be my main power source for other than industrial craft. Now, here we have something called a rolling machine. I accidentally started it. I'll explain that to you later. And we are creating steel. Now, why do we want steel? Well, we need steel plates. You know, to make steel, you just surround an iron ingot in 4 coal and you get a steel dust. Now, you need these steel plates to make one very powerful power source, and that is a steam boiler. Now, there's 4 varieties of steam boiler. There's either the high pressure or the low pressure. Well, there's 2 categories, and in each category there's 2 types. The high pressure or the low pressure, and there's a liquid fueled firebox and a solid fuel firebox, which depends on what you want to pump into it to power it. I'm going for the solid fuel firebox. Now, if you haven't quite figured it out, that's where the blaze come in. Yeah, I'm going to have a blaze powered base. So what we got to do here is first get some coal or something to power it. See, let's get that armor out. That's pretty far charged. Yeah, I've got way too much car power. No, just want 1. That should be more than enough. Actually, just take 3 to be safe. I keep forgetting it's this room. This is a separate room just for odds and ends. And then it's going to start filling it up with power and then producing. So this is going to take a while. But whilst that happens, I want to make something else. I made too much steel by mistake. We are going to make ourselves... I can't remember which way around it goes. The solid fuel fireboxes. There. 9 solid fueled fireboxes, which as it shows it can be in 3 different dimensions: a 1x1x1, a 2x2x1, and a 3x3x1. They're all 1 height. It doesn't say, but that's what they are. And I'll show you where we're going to put these. Now I'm just going to wait for this steel to Actually, no, because there's something I want to show you, actually, whilst we wait for that steel. Now, well, not really. I did some testing, and this sword can actually have another level of sharpness put on it, but I need the Nether Star. Now, with that, I do 10.5 hearts of damage. Crazy. That is one hit kill on most mobs. That'll be the weapon to knock out bosses in practically one hit. Well, in a few hits. So yeah, it's gonna get very powerful. So I'll just finish off the making of those steel plates, and then we'll continue crafting. Right, I've come back for round 2 with this tree, and I think instead of wood gathering, it's just gonna be industrial scale for deforestation. You never win, trees. It is my victory. Burn! Burn, you horrid tree. Burn! Burn from the inside. As I said, I did cut out the inside of this tree. Ow, ow, ow. I really need to think about how I'm doing this. Burn! 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 Burn. Now you guys should probably get ready for a possible time lapse at this point, as I burn down the rest of this tree. Expend the what's left of my flint and steel, and I think we'll have a time lapse of this tree just burning. So once I've dealt with these zombies, let's get ready for a time lapse. Well, actually, let me get rid of everything else around here, and then we'll have a time lapse. Ooh, a hat. I don't quite think this tree burning thing is quite working. It's kind of gone out. You may have won round 2, tree, but I will be back, and you will be gone. Yeah. So we'll continue waiting for that steel, and we'll be back in a bit. Right, the steel is complete, so we are going to make the high pressure steam boilers. Now, to make the low pressure steam boilers, instead of using steel, you use iron. I thought, why not just make steel? It's only a bit of coal. I have a lot of steel anyway. So what we're going to do is go to my pre-prepared boiler room, which is here, and we're going to make it. Now, what I actually need here is something called a pneumatic, I can't say it, I'll show you in a second. But to make that rolling machine that was making that steel, it's 4 iron, 4 pistons, and a crafting table like that. Sorry, it's Aqueous Accumulator. One of the things that make it is the pneumatic. Pneumatic servo. Why was I having so much trouble with that? Which is some tin, bucket, glass, gold, some more glass, redstone and glass. Right. I'll go get all the stuff for that, and then we'll craft it. Right, we have everything here, so let's craft it. First, we're going to need our machine block frame. And of course, I put the items in backwards. Wait, no. Then we're going to need a pneumatic servo. Wait, what am I missing for this pneumatic servo? Oh, 2 iron. Let's do that. Let's make a bunch of iron. That's the problem with it. Let's make pneumatic servo. Then let's make the aqueous accumulator. Da-da. And then let's go back down here. Wait, actually before we do that, this is my fully automatic glass fabrication setup, which has been automatically producing glass for me. I turned it off. I had redstone blocks here that were automatic, not redstone blocks, redstone clocks that were automatically doing a tick every turn, doing what a redstone clock does in normal Minecraft. Now what we're going to do is stick our aqueous accumulator there, our solid fuel fireboxes on top, then our high pressure boiler, which is 4 high, so we'll just create that like so. Horrible at placing these blocks. Ding. And voila, we have a solid fuel high pressure boiler. So as you can see, it's filling up with water nicely. Now if you run out of water and you allow your steam boiler or any of the steam engines to heat up and you throw water in, just like what would happen in real life, they explode due to the water rapidly expanding, because that's how physics works, and it can be a real badass if it wants to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some blaze rods in a second. Grab some blaze rods. I think about 6 should be nice. I managed to fully recharge my armor at long last. Took long enough. It doesn't matter. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab all of them. This is what I've been doing. That's what I've been mainly using my shards of minium for, is to create scrap. And I should actually show you my new UU matter collection. Well, my new collection of UU matter. Let's just shove these in here. Wait. Why won't it? There. Being weird, not shift clicking. There's my UU matter collection. 43 pieces of UU matter, which I do believe is quite a lot of UU matter. So we come over to this steam boiler. The way it works is you put your blaze rods or whatever you want in there. Now, what I forgot is during the beginning it eats through your fuel source. Near the end, it starts to slow down consumption of your fuel and becomes more energy efficient. But up until before it hits 100 degrees centigrade, it will actually not produce any steam. So actually, before I do this, I should really get something else done. We are gonna need some things called Tesseracts. And what we want is the liquid Tesseract and the item Tesseract. Now, to make these, you're going to need an unattuned Tesseract. Now, to make an unattuned Tesseract, you need resonating ender, a liquid transposer, Tesseract flames, which requires hardened glass, which is an induction smelter. And to get that resonating ender, you will need, I forgot what it's called now, a magma crucible. Now, this is all from one mod. I forgot what it's called. TTT thermal expansion. Now, what we need is the induction smelter, the liquid transposer, the magma crucible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get every single individual item I need for this, and then we'll go craft them all. This is going to be a little bit more complex than what I first thought, but to make your induction smelter you need Invarg. Now to make Invarg you need Invarg blend. Now to make Invarg blend you need iron dust or pulverized iron, and pulverized ferrous. There is no macerated ferrous. So to do that, I need a pulverizer. Now to make a pulverizer, you need all that, like so. So if we just come down under here, stick it here, ignore, that's okay. Shift click on them to get rid of everything. We take the Stirling engine and we take this lever. Now I used a force wrench on this Stirling engine so it keeps all the stored energy in it. And yes, it is beginning to power up. So this is going to take a while to get to full charge. How much can it store? 4,800. This has, oh, that's okay. So I'll allow this to drain into here. Oh, it started. So once it's done, we'll be back and then we'll make everything. Right, so now with the Invog blend, let's go make everything. So let's first get our induction smelter, which requires the Invog blend. Then we'll need our magma crucible. And then we'll need our liquid transposer. Like so. Now, we'll need to come down here. Well, actually, we'll need to grab some coal. And we'll need 4 ender pearls, I think. And we'll come down here. Oops. Completely missed where we wanted to go. Get into here. We'll put down our machines. If I just remove that light, that'll be okay. Transposer and crucible. So we'll set all these up. So ignore that, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that, ignore that. So we've got our lever. Now what we want to do is stick that there, turn it on. This is our induction smelter. Now what we need is the unattuned Tesseract, which requires the hardened glass. Now to make hardened glass, we need a lead and either obsidian dust or pulverized obsidian. So we need 4 obsidian to be macerated and 2 lead. So, well, actually, we'll need 8 obsidian and 4 lead. So let's get these going. Oh, can you not? Oh, that's rubbish. Right. Looks like you can't make obsidian dust. So looks like we're gonna have to do it the pulverizer's way. I needed lead. Lead. They're perfectly 4 conveniently. Grabbed all that I could ever need. So 4 lead. So we'll stick this lot in the pulverizer and then we'll continue. This is an elongated process. Right, so now that we have the pulverized obsidian, I've stuck in here with some lead. Now I've made some more than what I said because I did small calculations and actually I need more than what I said. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pulverized obsidian, lead sticker in here, and stick our engine back next to it, and this should start powering it. And then this will create us the glass, the hardened glass, to make enough. I can't remember what they're called now. Those things. Anywho, item Tesseracts, the Tesseract frame, and then we're going to take that, power this magma crucible, turn this lot into resonating ender. Then here I have this set to orange output, and here we have a blue output, well, input, which is into there. So this machine will automatically output into the liquid Tesseract, which will be good. So I'll get that done off screen, and then we'll be back. Right, here we go. The final liquid Tesseract is nearly done. Just gotta wait for a couple more mega drills to go into this. Oops, escape. I want to get out of that. Ooh, that was annoying. And yes, this is making it. So we'll stick this lever in my inventory. We'll leave this Sterling Engineer with some more of that. Now, once this unattuned Tesseract is finally finished, doesn't look long. Come on, hurry up and finish. We will hook up the steam boilers to a future system. Well, will be set up for a future system. So let's wait for this to be done. Come on, you can do it. Ugh. Sorry about yawning there. And voila, we have our 2 unattuned Tesseracts. So if we take it like so. Oh. Apparently I don't know the difference between tin and copper. Let's go make it now. Actually, no. Actually, that's just awkward. Now we have 2 liquid Tesseracts. So, what I'm going to do is come down to the steam boiler room. What we want to do is stick our unattuned Tesseract, our liquid Tesseract there. And what I'll call this will be 1. And I think I'll call it... Oops. Steam. So, what we got here is a chest full of blaze rods and a hopper leading into the steam boiler. Now, this keeps its heat very well, I've noticed. Now, what our next step will be to take this liquid Tesseract up here, stick you there. And what I think I'll have is a little setup where it's going to need 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to need to do is just move you. So what I want is going to work like that. Then we'll have our power come off to here. We'll have our induction smelter connected to that. Then we'll need the magma crucible there. And apparently I can't find the liquid transposer, which will go there. So what we're going to need is 3 items from a mod called power converters. Yeah, power converters. Now what this does is you have your main block, which is called an energy bridge. Then you have your charger, well, your consumer, and then your producer. So for example, we're having a steam, so let's see if I can find some steam consumer. Steam consumer will take in steam that is piped in. You send it through, connect that to the energy bridge, and then whatever you want to produce. So let's say you wanted to produce Buildcraft, you use a Buildcraft producer. IC2 industrial craft, you use a industrial craft producer. Universal electricity, factorization, you can produce steam, there's all sorts of stuff. So just give me a minute and I'll be back. Right, however, this is all we have time for today, sadly. We'll have to get into the energy bridge and a way of transporting this build craft power around, and then we are going to get into something called a mod called Applied Energistics. This will probably be 2 episodes or 3, something like that, but fortunately this is the end. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay well, and Survivor out. You may have won round 2 and round 1, but today I will kill you, tree. With a nuke! Say goodbye, precious tree. You will explode. Oh, I don't feel too good actually. I've killed the tree. I've killed the tree. It's dead. I have killed it. Wait. You're joking. It survives? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.